Hi Leo, I love you, honey. Let's do a Celtic for you. Holy angels, Holy spirits, to the divine above, angels and ancestor gods. For Leo. Bottom of the bundle, you have the Knight of Swords, Gemini energy. There was an argument. Your mentality is being tested. You're being divinely guided away from a Five of Swords to go find peace. Let's see. What's going to start this reading for Leo? Three Wands. Planning and preparing. Either to turn your back on a mother or turn your back on a Capricorn energy. Wow. Let's see what the challenge is. We'll clarify it all together. There's no truth in something. Ace of Swords is in reverse. Something here is not becoming clear. It's not this. Something here is not allowing a feminine to come to her full potential. This could even be an ex of a partner. We'll clarify her, no problem. Let's shuffle. Foundation. Reason why it's all happening. You have the masculine here in judgment. Oh, shit. Shoot. Shoot fire in the morning. There could be a masculine calling for judgment because he got a fake empress. There was a feminine here that wasn't true to herself. But it's not a fire sign. It's either earth sign or Capricorn. So right here in the foundation, the masculine come out with judgment. Let's see where the feminine is in the foundation. Divine feminine. Happy, independent, self-assured, confident, and single. She is independently on her cycle. Independent destiny. She's doing exactly what the F she's supposed to do. She's on her own cycle. Her change. Her turning point in life. Man. Recent past to clarify in this reading. Recent past, Leo. Deception, deceit, sneaking around, lying, cheating, stealing. This person carries around that Five Swords, which is someone else's problem or their mentality being tested. There was a lot of deception in the past. Or, in the past, there was soulmate interference. We'll see where that Seven Swords comes out. Top of the spread. Temperance. Finding peace. Meeting in the middle emotionally. In temperance, you have a path that leads to you, a path alone. There's one path in and one path out. Interesting in finding peace. It's fire sign energy there. What's coming in for the reading? What do we need to clarify? Three Cups in reverse. Not coming together, not celebrating, or releasing third party. This is an apology for not coming together. The initiation, an interest to release the third party. Internal in this reading, Leo. You're mastering where you want to live. Four of Wands, happy life, happy home. Even the dog eats good. You're focused on your foundation. Because this challenge, 4 Wands, 5 Wands, that's 9 Wands. You're setting boundaries. Boom, shakalaka. You could have shockingly told someone, don't be coming over here no more. Resting and reconsidering where your boundary line has been drawn because the firm foundation that you're trying to build has been challenged through your passion. Ooh, let's do that again. Let's do this. Internal for the feminine. Feminine Leo. Internal. 7 Pentacle. Oh my gosh. Blocked from justifying an argument alone. Maybe you know something negative was divinely timed to come in. Either way, you have the devil and the 7 Pentacles. This is karmic dues. Oh, mercy. Let's clarify this. It's the internal feminine. What is the internal masculine? Boom, shakalaka. A shocking revelation. When the Tower comes in, you didn't ask it for it, and you didn't expect it. Could be struggling with the Tower. What is external? We'll figure it out, no problem. What is external of the internal feminine? Ace of Pentacles, false commitments, false contract, King of Swords. So that's an Aquarius energy, okay? Aquarius and Leo are opposites in this lifetime. They will be your biggest challenge on this earth. No worries, I'm going to move the table up where you can see it. I'm just going to get it laid out. I love you. External. What is external of this feminine here? Mercy. External. 6 Wands. A successful blockage. Somebody here is succeeding at doing something you don't know about. Blocking the truth, the star, alone. Trying to block you from healing alone. F them. What is in the external for the masculine? 9 Cups, emotionally fulfilled, emotionally content with starting over. I mean, because they're unemotionally fulfilled with what they have acknowledged. Oh. So there's a third party here. You got one person didn't mean for something to happen, but it did. Something like it wasn't supposed to be that way. What wasn't supposed to be that way? What wasn't supposed to be that way? A clarified masculine. What wasn't supposed to be that way? Leo. Curiously at a dead end. Look at that. Should have took a risk with the Queen of Wands. A dead end with freedom looking for the Queen of Wands. Someone is spying on the feminine. Who's spying? Whoever walked away from you emotionally. There's 10 Swords to 8 Cups. What's that leave? 2 Cups standing up. Soulmate contract. That's the focus. Let's keep going so we can clarify, Leo. What is external of this masculine here, Leo? Queen of Swords, Ace of Cups. He loves the air sign. That's why the King of Swords comes out. He has to match make the karmic to be enlightened that this relationship, the King of Cups, is going to make him control his emotions after his intuition says you better go with a new perspective, a new urge, leaving it behind with a new urge. Wow. What is external? 9 Swords. Stress, anxiety, sleepless nights, repetitive stress, nightmares. Oh. So the mouseling is actually secretly in distress. The advice in this reading, mercy. The advice for the feminine. There you go. Something here is going to make this feminine rich in soul because she's heartbroken. I would like to know what would be the advice for the masculine then. So 5 to the 10 pentacles. The feminine's trying to take it all on herself, and that's what's leaving her drained. Yes, he has to get a new perspective of alone, a new interest alone. Intuitively finding his blessings, spiritual blessings. The higher self is where he's going to find his blessing, because this Queen of Swords, he's got to leave. Shoot. Potential outcome for the feminine. She's not going to chase the argument. She's going to free herself from this argument. She took a risk in saying something, and I think she has said everything she wanted to say. So what's the outcome for the feminine, to clarify? Leo. Breaker 1-9. There is the Judgment Cross on there, the Chariot. She's leaving something behind for good to find peace. But she don't know where she's going. But she is reconsidering her support system. She's going to be able to draw those boundary lines. Masculine outcome. 2 Wands. Look. Either you're choosing the path of passion to get your strength back, or you're watching a high-vibing feminine energy. You're acknowledging that the challenge, a sexual challenge, passionate challenge, is your emotions. You're talking to yourself. Masculine's talking to himself. But he's acknowledging his support system. After rejecting that blessing, he's been emotionally thinking about initiating to be emotionally content, quickly communicating. Whatever was said, he regrets it. Whatever he says, he regrets it. The Star, hope, faith, balance, renewal after ending the cycle. So let's clarify the spread. Fix it. So where this is starting out is planning and preparing a foresight, or to turn their back on an ex. Could be you. This is the Queen of Pentacles. Could be a mother, somebody that you trusted financially. First of all, who's the Queen of Pentacles for the Divine Feminine in this reading? Planning and preparing a foresight. You're waiting for something to happen. You could be planning for pre-Empress. Who's the Queen of Pentacles for the Divine Feminine? King of Pentacles. She's a woman that the masculine needs to be committed to. A new perspective for the masculine. A whole new urge of creation. Or it's a new sexual beginning for the masculine. So let's clarify her for the masculine. See what comes out. The masculine followed through with sex, maybe, with the Queen of Pentacles. Who is the Queen of Pentacles for the masculine? Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so she's a Queen of Cups. Cancer energy. Could be a water sign. She's always spying. Someone the masculine used to be connected to is always watching the masculine. Emotionally walking away from the past. So the masculine's trying to walk away from this person. And this person is spying. The challenge is this is not a true Empress, or this is a feminine not being true to her abundance on what she's worth. Where is the feminine fire sign? And the Ace of Swords in reverse, and the Queen, excuse me, woo, and the Empress. Ace of Swords in reverse. Oh, honey, this is a karmic twin. So a feminine could have got a karmic twin, which would be a masculine to where she couldn't go through her full potential. Or this is a masculine that got a fake empress. Let's keep going. What would be the advice to the Leo feminine and the Ace of Swords and the Queen? Excuse me. I shouldn't be saying queen. She's all four queens and the High Priestess. Communicate the challenge. This quick communication is a challenge of your intuition. Three Cups. So the feminine intuitively knew that there was a third party challenge of interest. Ace of Swords in reverse for the feminine. Here is the Two of Wands. So the feminine could be watching the masculine. She is patiently waiting for the right time to choose a path of interest, or she could be waiting for the Tower. Emotionally content, unemotionally fulfilled. She's planning and preparing for the cycle, Wheel of Fortune. She's prepared for destiny. The feminine is preparing for destiny. She knows that the Tower's coming. Whereas the masculine and the Ace of Swords in reverse and this Empress. Here's the King of Wands. Leo. Okay, so getting a fake feminine for the masculine is going to allow him to prepare for a true woman. A woman that's true to herself. You know, you gotta have those lessons to appreciate the blessings. Let's do this foundation. Reason why it's all happening for the feminine, she wants to be independent in her cycle, her destiny, her turning point, the change. She doesn't want somebody to say, hey, you wouldn't have that if it wasn't for me. So where is this feminine with the Wheel of Fortune? Man, independently. 9 Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. She has successfully recognized the level. This feminine will succeed in the level of the destiny she's on right now. You have 2 sixes, first of all. And you see right here where the 7 Pentacles and the Devil is here. The feminine is understanding that there's karmic dues. 6 of Pentacles is when you talk to the divine on how to level up the law here on the land. And the 7 Pentacles is when you pay dues. And here's your dues. You have the masculine in Judgment. Breaker 1-9. Making a final and firm decision to wake up those ancestors. Blowing the horn. The masculine to be able to stand up and take control of his own throne. What is Judgment and the Emperor and the foundation for the masculine? We have the World. So he is completing the cycle of a contract, karmic marriage, justified marriage. He could have got married in church, but in he's still heartbroken, even though he connected. So to master this blockage, master something he didn't know. The moon is here. What he hid, what really brought him emotionally completion, which is the Empress. He ended it with the Empress. But see, the way that it ended with the Empress, because remember, it wasn't a peaceful ending. What is in the world for this masculine? King of Cups. Emotional control, which is the counterpart to the Queen of Cups, because he's unemotionally fulfilled. He regrets the way he is allowing himself to control his emotions. And we talked about it. We talk about it in the readings all the time. So the masculine comes out with the World, right? Feminine comes out with the Wheel of Fortune, right? So when you take this World, put it over top the Wheel of Fortune, somebody's got to find some sort of key somewhere. This ending of this cycle is blocked. We'll see where it comes out. We're going to clarify the court cards like we always do with a whole nother bundle. So we can see where it fits in the reading. Moving forward. In the recent past, soulmate interferences. You know, you got a million soulmates. Some teach you what you want. Some teach you what you don't want. Seven Swords is deception, sneaking around in the past. There was a lot of sneaking around in the past. What is in the Seven Swords, regardless of the man or woman, for Leo? What is in the Seven Swords? Deception, sneakiness. Temperance in reverse. Just couldn't find peace. Was not content with the soulmate. Okay, so this is a soulmate that is meant not to be at peace. Couldn't find peace in the past because of too many interferences. And then what's going to push it through is temperance. Temperance come in reverse here. Being at peace with the initiation of the interest. Being able to balance out the emotions. Where's the feminine? How she's going to do that, she's going to reflect the Hermit, Virgo energy, and she has the star in the lantern. This is reflected in the past but not staying there too long. Looking at all the interferences of her seeing the truth. So the feminine is actually reflecting on what's been held back. She wants to be at peace. She's more interested in just finding peace. Masculine, where you at? Six Swords. Why is the Knight of Wands here? The masculine could have just went at least one masculine screwed someone. Now resting and reconsidering this emotional decision alone. They made this decision on their own. Knight of Wands is also initiation of a different interest. It's either sex or a hobby. So what is in the Six Swords? See, the True Sword was in reverse. It wasn't clear from the beginning. And then back here, you have the Five Swords. Six Swords is there. So it's a challenge. It's a challenge to leave behind somebody that's hot. Hot tamale. What is the initiation? Masculine needs to also be interested in asking the divine to take the wheel on this Knight of Wands energy. What's in the Knight of Wands energy? What is in the Knight of Wands energy? Masculine. Intuitive interest. Support. Intuitive support. So he needs to find support through his intuition instead of people here on earth. His intuition will support him more when he is making emotional decisions. Wow. What's coming in for this reading? This Three Cups was in reverse and the Page of Cups. Could be a small apology saying I'm sorry. I'm sorry about the third party. Let's see. For the feminine, she's not coming back. She knows she don't want to repeat this cycle to where she has to pull her emotions out. There's your peaceful freedom. She wants to hope, faith, balance, renewal of her freedom. A risk taker. She feels so free. The only thing that's going to help her stay free is truth. Where is the masculine here in this Three Cups in reverse and the Page of Cups? Five Pentacles. So there's either a small circle of friends or a third-party situation that is bringing down the self-esteem of a masculine because, you know, if you sleep with dogs, you're going to get fleas. Look at that. Queen of Wands. He broke from his queen. He treated her like she wasn't worth anything. The Magician. Right there. Tricked by a third party. That's why he's saying now, uh-oh, Somebody done something. It just wasn't meant to happen that way. But it did. It just did. The internal energy for this feminine is the devil and the Seven of Pentacles. Honey, this is karmic dues. What is this for the divine feminine in this reading? What is she saying? Yeah, she's opened up. She said, come on in, devil, let's talk. Spiritually enlightened. Look at that! The sun and the moon. The feminine is taken up for the masculine and the feminine. She's telling the masculine. He come out with a shocking revelation. He has the tower here with the two pentacles. He's struggling with the tower moment. What is in the tower? Man, feminine. What's in the tower? Quickly communicating. Oh, twin flame. A grounded foundation. He's blocked until he pays those dues. He didn't know he was going to have dues. So I said, I'm sorry. You to start over. Initiating to release the third party, because here is another initiation, the Page of Cups, saying I'm sorry, but to start over, judgment shall be called on the responsibility to rest and reconsider ending the third party relationship for a justified lover. Karmic lover. The divine is also telling this masculine, you better stabilize your communication. What is in that Four Wands? The divine dues. They have to pay dues to get to be stable. Judgment. Breaker 19 calling on the divine. Father, are you there? They better be calling in some ancestors is what they better be doing, because the daggone feminine, she come out with Seven Pentacles and the devil. That's karmic dues being paid because of the yin and the yang, the sun and the moon, the feminine and the masculine. She's manifesting for both of you. In the external energy in the masculine is the moon. There's something happening in secret, and guess where it's coming from? It's coming from your true feminine. Feminine didn't see something clearly here, so she told the divine, can you give me a sign? And it looks like she's going to freaking get it. The external energy of this feminine is the Four of Swords and the Six of Wands. She has successfully recognized what she hasn't known. That truth sword is under the bed. It's hidden. She has clearly recognized that the truth hasn't come out yet. What is that Ace of Swords under the bed? She gave it to the divine. There it is. Look at that. Spiritual soulmates. This is a feminine with some big faith. For the masculine external, 9 swords of the moon. Secretly in distress. Stress, anxiety, sleepless nights. He could actually be stressing over what was hidden. The moon with the feminine. Oh my gosh. His deified feminine. A change, a turning point. This feminine is the only one that brought a spiritual turning point to this masculine's life. That's what you don't know that has been initiated. You sparked it. Leo sparked it in the other person. They would have never known about it if it wasn't for you. Deified soulmates. Man. The advice in this reading for the feminine, maybe being heartbroken is going to lead her to her legacy. The 10 Pentacles is a contract. A lot of contracts together. What is this 3 Swords? Advice for the feminine. The Lovers. So this feminine is allowing the heartbreak, some maybe self-discipline and going ahead and breaking her own heart, because she has a karmic twin, a karmic lover. Through distress, anxiety, sleepless nights, challenge. Five Swords is a test from the emergency brake system. Your mentality is being tested through that stress. Don't ever think that you're unworthy. Don't ever think that nobody cares about you, because the people that's brought to you to make you think that is your test. It will make you or break you. That's 14 swords. The masculine, alone in a different perspective, a new interest. Maybe he had low self-esteem when he chose the Ace of Wands. What is the masculine doing in the Five Pentacles and the Ace of Wands? He breadcrumbed them in perspective. Treated it like it was nothing. But now it's heavy. Oh my gosh, look at these two. These are the two worst cards you get in tarot. He needs to take responsibility of the Magician. The King of Cups. His emotions is being tricked. Queen of Swords by a female air sign or a Libra. And the feminine said she's not connecting to that kind of crap. Manifesting dreams into reality with a new perspective of a heavy load with low self-esteem. Breadcrumbing, taking responsibility of what he's manifested. Why is this Magician and Devil here? What's 2 cards in tarot for Leo reading? It's Judgment. Breaker, breaker, 1 now. Calling on the divine. Father, are you there? Judgment has been called. You can't stop spiritual law. It's not being analyzed. One of you is not moving. So if you're not moving, the divine's going to come in and move you. Potential outcome. You have the Chariot here, which is the Judgment cross on the front of the car. 2 swords for the feminine. Stagnant on the indecision on where to go to find peace. To leave it all behind. Only taking your necessities and nothing of your want. There's those divine dues. Assessing the investment. Okay, they want you to start analyze what you invest into. And the Pentacles is money. Assessing the investments of what you're analyzing. Slow down. Slow down what you're investing into. What is this advice for the feminine? Analyzing. A 7-year analyzation. Independence. You're more emotionally abundant alone. They want you to be independent living. They want you to be independent emotional living. Happy life, happy home, even the dog eats good. The masculine, 2 wands, is watching someone from afar. And the Strength card. Strength, courage, power, wisdom, self-love, self-care, self-attainment. The Strength card comes with their own infinity sign. There's nothing anybody can do about it with a lion. So this Leo here, let's see, what is in the 2 wands for the masculine? He's going to transition. This could end his freedom. But it's a transition to take a risk. Because he's stressing over the truth. Oh. So the masculine actually needs to take a risk and end something here. Go through that deep emotional immense transformation and be free. What will free this masculine? His challenge. He's ignoring the true love here. Star, hope, faith, balance, renewal. He doesn't have faith or hope in true spiritual blessings. That's your first mistake, buddy. Let's see. You have to have faith in what you're manifesting. Why would they give it to you if you don't have faith in what you're manifesting? That's like ordering 10 by 30 tent and receiving a 4 by 6. I'd be mad. Let's see. Leo. What would be holding the divine feminine back right now? If she's being held back from anything, what is it? Nine of Swords in reverse. Releasing the stress, anxiety, sleepless nights. Don't worry about anything. Don't worry about things you can't change within 30 days. So to release the stress of the 5 wands, your interest of your sexual ways, your interest of what your hobbies are, that's what's being tested. They want you to put your focus on something where you're not going to be wasting your time anywhere. Let's read. Tensions are high and you're in a midst of conflict, competition, or change that is impacting your ability to move forward. You and the others involved are unable to find common ground. Everyone is fighting to be heard, and yet no one is listening. There is a difference between listening and hearing. Calm your storm and listen to what others have to say. Even though it may not be easy to do, try to be open and encourage productivity. Because the reverse Nine of Swords signals that a past trauma may be rearing its ugly head once again. But there is hope. So as long as you're willing to put in the effort and fight against the negativity, taking care of your mental health, and know that it is not as isolating as it may seem, many others are going through the same thing. So the 5s is the test from the emergency broadcast system, and your interest here is what's being tested. Allow me to grab another bundle. What is in that competition? This feminine knows that she was put in competition with the other women, and that automatically has turned her off to a masculine that she loves so dearly. So to release the stress and anxiety and sleepless nights, to get her hope back, what is in the 5 wands? There's that Ace of Swords in the upright. Clear on the transformation. The Death card, that deep emotional immense transformation. She is clear on what she's going to change to, because she's resting and reconsidering these dead ends that she's looking for in love. Shoot. For example, you take a big trip and you have to get on 7 different planes the first time you go to get to the city you're trying to go. And you go that first time and you find out detours where you're only going to have to get on 2 planes. You're cutting down your stops, feminine. You're not stopping everywhere anymore. Only if the stop matters. If there's one thing here that is holding a masculine back, Leo. I'm going to do the karmic too for both. Let's see. Leo. The Hangman. Some kind of circumspection, a sacrifice, metamorphosis, and suspension. The Hangman is a reflection on your support system. 9 cups. You're going to have to leave something that's too good hanging. Too good to be true hanging. A wish fulfillment. Something that's luxurious. Something that satisfies you and successfully. Let's read. You've struggled with finding purpose and comfort after a loss. This journey has been long and endurous, but you finally reached a point where you're feeling joy again. Profound happiness is in your future. Now is a great time to chase any great dreams you've had, because the upright hangman indicates a penance. Others may not understand the need for sacrifice, but you see things differently as you walk through this path alone. This may be a time of indecision, but take time to breathe and internalize your choices before making a crucial decision. The masculine's going to have to sacrifice a wish fulfillment. Can we ask why? Oh, because it's his judgment of truth. The Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords, Ace of Swords. He has to be clear on judgment, making that final and firm decision. Breaker, breaker, 1-9. 2 swords, 3 swords. There's your 5 swords. Blocked heartbreak. He is heartbroken, but he has put it on the back burner. What is the wish fulfillment that has to be hung up? 4 cups in reverse. He's got to come back for the blessing. The Ace of Cups. You have the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Swords. That's true love. Somebody that he truly cares about. 8 Pentacles. He's focused on the blessing that he ignored. That's why he's feeling left out in the cold, in the hanging. Alone perspective. Sorry about that Ace of Wands. The initiation of a new perspective, being unemotionally fulfilled with the Queen of Cups. He doesn't love a Queen of Cups. The Muslim doesn't love a female water sign or a Cancer. He really doesn't love her. What made him connect to her? She could have got pregnant because the Page of Cups is there. Who is the Queen of Cups for this masculine? Yep, the initiation of a small bill in the past. The initiations. There's your Tower. The one that caused the fucking Tower moment, excuse me, in the soulmate connection. The one that was a shocking revelation of a soulmate connection. What is the Tower for this masculine? A shockingly 6 Pentacles, leveling out communication. Something's going to happen quick. There it is. Karmic payback. Negative communication on a tower. So the masculine's going to have to bring the tower down on this devil. Have you seen the Wizard of Oz where that witch gets crushed by the house? Well, what is the shocking revelation of a devil? There's the moon. So the masculine has connected to a hidden devil. And that is what he does not know. Stuck stagnant on the indecision. Dead end. Feeling defeated, depleted, stabbed in the back, lied to and betrayed. Judgment is here. There it has been judgment called on the contract. What would be the advice for the masculine? The 7 Swords. Deception. Judgment. You're sneaking around judgment. You're sneaking around making that final and firm decision. Breaker 19, calling on the divine. Don't be deceptive when you call on the divine. Don't ever damn your lessons, because those lessons will damn you back. What is the reflection of the trickery through the deception and the decisions of the transition? That's what has to be leveled. Struggling with being level. You know, if you're walking on a platform, you know, if you're on a tram, you better hope that rope is tight, because if there's more people on one side than the other side, you're going to tilt. 7 Pentacles in reverse. This is not being assessed. It's a distraction, a lack of reward because of the trickery, the magician. Because of the 3 Cups, third-party marriage. It's causing an independent transformation. The masculine has to transform independently. He can't be living with someone. The Death card is here. It's an independent transition through truth to be able to see clearly. Ace of Swords. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. To be able to see your true destiny, first you got to wipe off the windshield so you can make sure and see where you're going. If this masculine could say one thing to this divine feminine here in this reading, what would he say? An opportunity of fate, a breakthrough through an opportunity of fate. What he would say, he could be saying, I'm sorry because of the way something ended. An intuitive message. He is talking through her intuitively. A happy surprise of completing the cycle. He'd say, you be proud of me, is what he's telling the feminine. What would she be proud about? 7 Cups in reverse. He is recovering from an emotional decision. He has actually no longer confused about the emotional decisions, because he's come to a dead end. Wherever he's at, or he was 2 years ago, he knew that it was a dead end. The 6 Swords. So in forward, he's allowing the divine to drive his boat away from the Queen of Pentacles. He's got the right of passions to be practical and financially secure. What is the 6 of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles? There's the Empress in reverse. She's not an Empress. He thought that she's the one. She's the fake Empress. It's not like you, feminine. planning and preparing to turn their back on the fake Empress. There's the 3 Wands and the fake Empress there. 8 Cups, emotionally, walk away. He's got to break the heart of someone that he loves, divine love, alignment, to be able to get into alignment with this challenge. King of Swords, Aquarius energy, making a strategic thought because his mentality is being tested, so he can acknowledge the confusion of that immature sexual energy. 4 of Swords, that's blocking him from being committed to what he says. He's not trusting his own self right now. He doesn't really know what to say, when to say it, because he doesn't want to step on the karmic's toes. Well, let's do it right here. Because the Empress is in reverse in this reading twice. You got to have a real woman. I mean, if you keep getting the fake Empress, it's what you're manifesting. Whatever you got your mind into, that's what you're manifesting. Where is the karmic here? Where's the karmic? 2 Cups in reverse. They're allowing the soulmate connection to be separated. They're helping the soulmate connection to be separated. Because of an imbalanced, broken connection, a lot of tension. The balance you had just shattered. You have faced a disconnection in one strong relationship. Small issues are compounding and created fissures in every aspect of your life. A line of communication has severed, and someone is feeling resentful. Be the bigger person and try to mend the fences. 2 Cups and the Lovers. The karmic is the reason why the Lovers is separated. What would get these two back together? Commitment. Ace of Pentacles. The contract. Manifesting. New manifestations alone. Even though you feel insecure, you need to stabilize that insecurity. The Page of Cups. When you initiated to the Queen of Cups, it's a female water sign or a Cancer. It was at a dead end then. It depleted one's intuition because the Queen of Pentacles, because they were still carrying responsibilities of an ex, planning and preparing for love, and then rejected it and left it behind. The Chariot. That's why the Judgment has been called. Look at that. The Queen of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles. The female fire sign was at the right freaking level. She did not walk in front of her Mouthland. She didn't walk beside him. She didn't walk behind him. She wanted to walk beside him. Too generous. Emotionally open. The Sun. Spiritually enlightened. Emotionally. This Mouthland never had met such a powerful feminine. Scared him. I love you guys. Ciao.